Hello fellow coffee botherers, I'm Kev from coffeeblog.co.uk, and in this video I'm going to be texturing milk with the Gaggia Ruby. The reason I'm doing this video is that in the Gaggia Ruby review I did recently, I didn't spend much time focusing on steaming milk because I just couldn't do it properly. As you'll have seen if you watched the steam power comparison video I did recently, this machine steams milk very quickly. It took just 18 seconds to heat 150 ml of milk up to 60 degrees Celsius, which is pretty quick. It is a commercial espresso machine with a 1.5 litre boiler, a 1500 watt element and a 4-hole steam tip, so it is going to be powerful. And I knew at the time that I just needed a bit more practice steaming milk with this machine. So I've been doing some practicing. I've just about got the knack of steaming milk with this powerful machine. So let's look at steaming milk with the Gaggia Ruby. And as you can see, I've got a different grinder this time. I know this is a milk steaming video, but I need espresso in order to pour the milk into, which means I need a grinder. And this is an Imox Lux, which, as I mentioned in the review video, Gaggia Direct are actually giving away free of charge at the moment with the Gaggia Ruby, and you can also get the Imox Lux separately from Gaggia Direct. And it's a really interesting little grinder. I'm not going to go too deeply into it because I am going to do a review video of the Imox Lux, but it's an interesting little grinder. It's basically the Iberical MC2 internally in a more aesthetically pleasing and more robust format. I reviewed the Iberical MC2 and I was really impressed with it. I reviewed that at coffeeblog.co.uk/MC2. I didn't review it here, but I was really impressed with that grinder in terms of its performance, but it's just a bit rough around the edges. It didn't look particularly nice. It feels a bit flimsy, bits were popping off it. It just wasn't quite well built enough for me, but it performed really well. This is the same grinder internally but in a more aesthetically pleasing shell, more robust build basically. Everything about it feels more high quality. The only thing to say about this in terms of negative for espresso is that this is a stepped grinder as opposed to a stepless grinder. The Iberical MC2 has got a worm dial for stepless adjustment, and this has got stepped adjustment, but you can mod this grinder to make it a worm dial stepless adjustment grinder, which makes this a really interesting proposal to me for a grinder at around 200 quid. But as I said, I will do a review video on the Imox Lux. I should also talk about the coffee I'm using today, which is my coffee. This is my own new brand of coffee called The Coffee Works, and you can get hold of this at cworks.co.uk. So there, I'm just turning them out, rolling them out. That's enough. That's definitely not the best latte art I've ever done. I am still getting to grips with this machine, but I'm getting there. I'll do another one. It's looking pretty good. Right, temperature wise. That's alright. I've not mastered the steam still on the Gaggia Ruby as much as I have on other machines like the Sage Bambino Plus and the Gaggia Classic Pro, but as I've said, it is more powerful than I'm used to, and I am getting there. I'm able to get pretty good texture. I'd just like it to be a little bit wetter than that and not as many bubbles in it, but I'm not far off. So there you go, steaming milk with the Gaggia Ruby, and as you can see, I still haven't nailed it 100%, but I'm nearly there, and that was definitely better than in the original Gaggia Ruby review video. And by the way, if you've not seen that video, click the link up here to watch that video. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please give me a like. Cheers. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, click on this image around here somewhere to subscribe to my channel. Tatty bye.